Now you have drawn your own hand. Now you've drawn an apple. Now you know how to hatch and cross-hatch. Let's look at outside of your own body. Let's play the game with somebody else. You're going to draw their hands. In the yoga, hand mudras like this, which is namaste, right? Are mudras that positions of your hands that are set to give special energy. So you can have a hand mudra like this, for example, which means give me courage to go into the world. And that's what we're going to do today with your viewfinder. You're going to show me different positions of the hands from somebody else. So we're going to tone the paper like we did before, but on top of that we're going to hatch and cross-hatch the very dark parts. Be very aware of the foreshortening of the fingers, because that's where the most conflict in your head is going to arise. I had a student last week that she says, well, these dots on top of the apple, these are not my fingers, are they? She just could not believe it. She thought it was a rotten drawing. And I said, no, this is very good. This is a great drawing. You got it exactly right. This is how your fingers look when you barely see them. And for example, the fingers of my hand, this one is the longest, right? And this one is the shortest. If you curve it around something, they're all the same. They're all the same length, they look the same, they're all the same. So she had a severe conflict in her head about this. And these are the things that will arise. You might not be aware of it, you might not give it words, but there's this discomfort that comes with drawing like that. And one of the things I will show to you, which all of a sudden you will say, duh, yeah, of course. But to draw this is hard. If you see my arm like this, you probably cannot see my whole arm, but it has a certain length. You know for sure that that arm has a certain length. Does it still have the same length? How do you draw this? And then I already see you panic. Well, I don't know how to draw that. Yes, you do. And here is where you really need your viewfinder. Do not do it from photographs. I want you to understand that your eyes do not lie. You have two eyes, you see three-dimensional, and you still see this three-dimensional. Now you bring it to a two-dimensional piece of paper. So this is what we're going to do with the mudras, with the foreshortening of the fingers. You can really do it as you like. I want you to make 4 different drawings of the hands, all in the same system of making the grid, toning the paper, using the viewfinder, and making the positions different every time. But you're using somebody else's hand. So let's look at the demonstration and follow it really very precisely. I see that there's some students who don't have patience for this at all. They want to express themselves, they want to run fast, they want to get it over with so they can see. It's a habit of seeing the world and then also drawing what you see in a very sloppy way, that it's a habit. Now you have to unlearn that habit before you can really let it go. I'm not saying that you need to draw accurately the rest of your life. I am saying that I want you to learn to see accurately. Then you can do whatever you want with it. Let's have a look at the demonstration. The drawing behind me is one of the yoga positions of a so-called mudra. It's called Vajra Mudra, and it means courageous I step into the world, seize the day and bring enthusiasm to people. When you sit in a position like that, you will feel that kind of energy going through you. And that's what we want. So let somebody sit for you like this, and you make 4 different drawings, outlines with the viewfinder, and you can take all week to do this. And with the outline, and you know how to do this now, with the outline, you make your drawing the way we have learned it. You use the hatching and the cross hatching. You put it upside down. You take care that all the proportions are correct. You know that the viewfinder is pretty rough, but you do have an inkling of the proportions and how globally it really needs to become. So use the viewfinder, put it away, then have somebody sit for you again to see where the lightest light is, where the deepest shadow is, and then with hatching and cross hatching, make that drawing. Change positions, change your point of view from your eyes. That is what I want. So 4 different drawings of the same position with maybe different light and hatching and cross hatching to show me the illusion of a 3-dimensional reality. So that's the homework. Good luck. If you have any questions, please call me. Don't hesitate. It's okay. And I want you to do a really good job. Take care that you erase the grid lines before you start hatching and cross hatching, and that you are very precise in your proportions. I'll see you next week. Good luck with this.